In this video, we're going to learn how to add and complete activities to a record. For the purposes of this example, we're going to be using a building combo permit, CBP 20-00160. Once we have navigated to the record, you will notice on the left the Activities tab. The number next to the label tells you how many activities are currently existing in that record. In the case of our example, we don't have any activities in this permit yet. If we go into the Activities tab, we'll notice the New button at the top of the page. When we click on New, we have the forms or fields that we need to fill in to create our activity. The start date and the due date are set by default to today. If your activity has a due date in the future, go ahead and change this field. The type of activity is chosen from the drop-down menu. This list is universal for the entire organization. In this case, we're going to record the fact that we had a phone call with an applicant today. So I'm going to choose phone call as my activity. Since the phone call has already taken place, I'm going to mark this activity as completed. You'll notice that the activity is automatically assigned to the user that is logged in. In this case, this is the user ID that I'm currently using. I give my activity a name, phone call with applicant, and any additional details or description can go in the additional details field. Clicking submit creates the activity. Let's go ahead and add another activity that is due in the future and is not yet completed. Again, I'm going to click on New. I'm going to say that this activity is due next week or a week from today. So we'll pick a few days in the future. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a follow-up site visit. It has not been started. It is assigned to me. Again, if it is assigned to somebody else, we can choose their department and then the user. But in this case, I'll leave it assigned to this user ID. And I will state that this is a follow-up site visit for, and you can enter the reason. And we'll continue to say additional details. I'm going to click on submit and it will create our second activity. You'll notice the number next to the activities tab has now changed to 2. So we have 2 activities. Now, if we click on the activity number, we'll go into the activity. You'll notice the cursor turns into a link when we go into follow-up site activity. All you need to do to complete this is come over here and change the status to either in process or completed. And that will complete your activity. Activities remain here and will also show up on your dashboard along with other tasks in the dashboard such as workflow tasks, inspection tasks, and activity tasks. The tasks in the dashboard can be filtered through filter pages where you can say my assigned workflow tasks or department or activities or inspections. Going back to our record, this is how we add and complete activities.